Hello, friends, and welcome to English with Sam and Zoe, the place where English feels simple and fun to learn. I'm Zoe.
Welcome, Zoe and dear friends. I'm Sam. Good to have you here.
Sam, let me ask you something strange. Are you comfortable with silence, or does it make you nervous?
Honestly, it depends. Some silence feels peaceful. Some silence feels very awkward.
Same here. Today we're talking about the power of silence.
A powerful topic and also a quiet one.
Exactly. We'll talk about why silence matters, useful English phrases, and how staying quiet can sometimes say more than words.
Sounds interesting already. Let's slow down and listen.
Let's do it, Sam. So, Sam, when was the last time you enjoyed complete silence?
Actually, last weekend, I turned off my phone and just sat in my garden for 10 minutes.
Oh, really? How did that feel?
Surprisingly relaxing. My mind felt calm, like a lake with no waves.
That's a beautiful way to put it. I feel like we rarely experience true silence anymore.
True, there's always some noise, notifications, traffic, people talking.
Exactly. Even in our own homes, silence feels rare these days.
It's strange, isn't it? We search for peace, but we surround ourselves with noise.
So true. Let's talk about why silence is actually powerful. What do you think, Sam?
Well, silence gives our brain a chance to rest. It's like a mini vacation for the mind.
I love that. A vacation for the mind. Can you explain more?
Sure, when we're always talking or listening, our brain stays busy. Silence lets it slow down and recharge.
That makes sense. I always feel clearer after a quiet walk.
Exactly. Silence isn't empty, it's actually full of thinking space.
Thinking space. I like that phrase too. You're full of good phrases today, Sam.
Thank you. I guess silence helps me think clearly before I speak.
Let's talk about awkward silence now. We've all experienced that, right?
Oh, yes. Like when you're in an elevator with someone and nobody says a word.
Exactly. It feels like the longest 30 seconds of your life.
Or during a video call when everyone stops talking at the same time.
That is so true. And then two people speak at once and it gets more awkward.
Sorry, you go first. No, you go first.
We've all been there. But not all silence is uncomfortable, right?
Definitely not. There's also comfortable silence, like sitting with a close friend, saying nothing, but still feeling connected.
I love that kind of silence. It shows real comfort between two people.
Exactly. You don't always need words to feel understood.
That's beautifully said. Let's talk about silence in relationships. Does staying quiet ever help?
Definitely. Sometimes staying quiet during an argument prevents saying something we'll regret.
Oh, that's so true. Words said in anger are hard to take back.
Exactly. A short pause can calm the whole situation.
I try to count to 10 before responding when I'm upset.
That's a great habit. It gives your mind time to choose better words.
Right. Silence can actually protect a relationship, not damage it.
Well said. Sometimes the most loving thing is simply to listen.
Speaking of listening, let's talk about that. Is listening connected to silence?
Completely connected. You can't truly listen if you're already planning your reply.
Oh, that's such a good point. I think I do that sometimes.
We all do. It's a common habit, but it stops real listening.
So, real listening means staying quiet even inside our own mind?
Exactly. Quiet outside and quiet inside too.
That's a powerful idea. Let's move to something practical now. Silence at work.
Oh, this is important. Some workplaces are so noisy, it's hard to focus.
True. Constant chatting, phone calls, notifications everywhere.
That's why some offices now have quiet zones for deep work.
I've heard of that. Do you think it actually improves productivity?
Definitely. Our brain works better without constant interruptions.
Makes sense. I always finish tasks faster in a quiet room.
Same here. Silence helps focus, and focus helps quality work.
Let's talk about nature now. Have you noticed how peaceful natural silence feels?
Oh, absolutely. Like sitting near a quiet lake or walking in a forest early morning.
I love that feeling. No traffic, no phones, just birds and wind.
It's almost like nature has its own gentle language.
That's beautifully said, Sam. Silence really connects us to the present moment.
Exactly. We stop worrying about the past or future and just exist.
That's such a peaceful thought. Let's talk about meditation too. Is that related?
Very much. Meditation is basically training ourselves to sit with silence.
I tried it once, and honestly, my mind kept jumping everywhere.
That's completely normal. Even experienced people face that.
Oh, that's reassuring. So it gets easier with practice?
Yes, slowly. Just like any skill, silence takes practice too.
Interesting. I never thought of silence as a skill before.
It really is. Some people are naturally comfortable with it, others need to learn it.
I think I'm somewhere in the middle. I enjoy silence, but I also love to talk.
We've all noticed that about you, Zoe.
Hey, that's a little rude, Sam.
I'm joking. Your energy is one of my favorite things about our chats.
Aw, thank you. Okay, saved by a sweet comment.
That's my superpower. Silence and sweet talk.
Let's talk about digital noise now. Does silence apply to our phones too?
Definitely. Notifications are like tiny interruptions all day long.
So true. Every buzz pulls our attention somewhere else.
That's why many people are trying digital silence now, turning off notifications for a few hours.
I tried that last month. It felt strange at first, but then really peaceful.
Exactly. Our mind needs breaks from constant information, too.
I think we forget that mental rest is just as important as physical rest.
Well said. Silence gives our mind that necessary pause.
Let's think about one more thing. Silence as strength. Have you heard that phrase?
Yes, some people think staying quiet means weakness, but that's not always true.
Exactly. Sometimes choosing not to argue shows more strength than winning an argument.
Right. Silence can be a confident choice, not a scared one.
That's such an important distinction. It's not about fear, it's about control.
Beautifully said, Zoe. Silence, when chosen wisely, shows maturity.
I really love how deep this topic has become.
Same here. Who knew silence could give us so much to talk about?
That's actually pretty funny when you think about it.
True. We're talking a lot about staying quiet.
Let's continue, Sam. Earlier, we talked about silence in relationships and at work. Now, let's talk about silence in conversations, specifically pauses.
Oh, pauses are so underrated. A short pause can make our speech more powerful.
Really? Can you give an example?
Sure. Imagine someone says, "I have something important to tell you," and then pauses for 2 seconds.
Oh, that pause instantly grabs attention.
Exactly. Silence before important words creates anticipation.
That's such a useful tip for public speaking, too.
Definitely. Many great speakers use pauses on purpose, not just filler words.
I always say and like too much when I'm nervous.
We all do sometimes, but pausing quietly sounds more confident than filling every gap with sound.
That's a great reminder. Silence can actually make us sound smarter.
Exactly. Less noise, more impact.
Let's talk about silence in different cultures now. Is it viewed the same everywhere?
Not at all, actually. In some cultures, silence during conversation shows respect.
Oh, really? Can you explain more?
Sure, in many Asian cultures, staying quiet while someone speaks shows attentive listening.
Interesting. But in other cultures, silence might feel uncomfortable or even rude.
Exactly. In some Western conversations, long pauses might feel like disagreement or awkwardness.
That's such a fascinating difference. Culture really shapes how we understand silence.
It really does. What feels peaceful in one place might feel strange in another.
This makes me want to travel and observe these differences myself.
Great idea. Silence could actually be a great travel lesson, too.
Learn English while relaxing, and now learn culture through silence.
You should trademark that phrase, Zoe.
Maybe I will. Let's talk about art and music now. Does silence play a role there too?
Absolutely. In music, the pause between notes is just as important as the notes themselves.
Oh, that's such a beautiful thought. Silence gives music its rhythm.
Exactly. Without pauses, music would just be constant noise.
I never thought about it that way before.
Same with storytelling.
A quiet pause before a big reveal creates suspense.
True, like in movies, right before something dramatic happens.
Exactly. The silence builds tension before the surprise.
That's such an interesting connection between silence and creativity.
It really shows that silence isn't empty, it's full of meaning.
Beautifully said again, Sam. Let's talk about silence and self-reflection now.
Oh, this is important. Silence gives us space to understand our own feelings.
True, when life gets noisy, it's hard to know what we actually feel.
Exactly. Sometimes we need quiet moments just to check in with ourselves.
I try to do that before sleeping, just a few quiet minutes to reflect.
That's a lovely habit. What do you usually think about?
Mostly what went well during the day and what I'm grateful for.
That connects perfectly to our earlier episode on positivity, too.
Oh, that's true. Silence and gratitude really work well together.
They really do. Quiet moments help us notice small blessings.
Let's talk about silence during difficult conversations. Any tips there?
Yes, one helpful tip. Don't be afraid of silence after asking a serious question.
What do you mean exactly?
Well, if you ask someone something important, give them space to think, not just fill the silence quickly.
Oh, that's smart. Sometimes we rush to speak because silence feels uncomfortable.
Exactly, but that pause often leads to more honest answers.
That's such valuable advice, especially for deep conversations.
It really is. Silence often invites truth more than rushed words.
Let's also talk about silence as a form of respect during grief or sadness.
Yes, this is important too. Sometimes people don't need advice. They just need someone quiet beside them.
That's so true, just being present without trying to fix everything.
Exactly. Silence can say, "I'm here with you," without needing words.
That's such a comforting thought.
It really is. Sometimes presence matters more than perfect words.
Beautifully said, Sam. Let's lighten the mood a little now. Any silence-related jokes?
Oh, I have one. Why did the silent library become famous?
Why?
Because it had a lot to say without saying a word.
That is so cheesy, Sam.
Cheesy jokes need quiet moments to land properly.
Okay, I'll allow it. Let's talk about balance now. Is silence always better than talking?
Not always. Balance is key. Too much silence can feel isolating too.
True, we still need connection, laughter, and conversation.
Exactly. The goal isn't to be silent all the time, but to use silence wisely.
I love that. Use silence wisely, not avoid conversation completely.
Right. Both talking and silence have their perfect moments.
This has been such a thoughtful conversation today.
It really has. Silence taught us a lot, even while we were talking about it.
That's actually pretty ironic when you think about it.
True. Sometimes the loudest lessons come from the quietest moments.
That's a beautiful way to end this conversation.
Let's move into some fun learning segments now.
Yes, stay with us, friends. There's more good stuff coming. So, friends, today we learned that silence helps our mind rest, improves focus, and strengthens relationships.
We also learned that silence means different things in different cultures, and it plays an important role in music, art, and difficult conversations.
And finally, real silence isn't empty, it's full of thinking, respect, and connection.
Mistake 1. Learners often say, "I stayed silent." The correct word is silent, so we say, "I stayed silent."
Mistake 2. People often say, "She didn't said anything." The correct sentence is, "She didn't say anything," without ed after didn't.
Mistake 3. Some learners say, "It make me calm." The correct sentence is, "It makes me calm," because we add s for he, she, or it.
Silence is golden. This means staying quiet is sometimes more valuable than speaking.
Read the room. This means to notice the mood or feelings of people around you before speaking.
Bite your tongue. This means to stop yourself from saying something, usually something negative.
Quiet can also be said as calm or peaceful.
Understand can also be said as realize or recognize.
Important can also be said as essential or significant.
Please sit down. Take a moment. There is no rush to speak.
Thank you, doctor. It's just hard to explain what I'm feeling.
That's completely okay. Sometimes silence helps us find the right words.
I guess I've been afraid of saying the wrong thing.
There's no wrong thing here. This is a safe, quiet space for you.
That actually makes me feel calmer already.
Take your time, Noah. I'm listening whenever you're ready.
Thank you. I think I just needed someone to sit with me in silence for a moment.
Silent, making no sound at all. Example, the room became silent after the surprising news.
Reflect, to think carefully about something. Example, I like to reflect on my day before sleeping.
Pause, a short stop or break. Example, she took a pause before answering the difficult question.
Peaceful, calm, and quiet, without stress. Example, the garden felt peaceful early in the morning.
Presence, being with someone even without talking. Example, just his presence made her feel supported.
Interrupt, to stop someone while they are speaking. Example, please don't interrupt me until I've finished my point.
Tension, a feeling of stress or nervous energy. Example, the tension before the exam results created tension.
Attentive, listening carefully and with focus. Example, she was attentive the whole conversation.
Recharge, to rest and regain energy. Example, a quiet walk helps me recharge after a busy day.
Isolating, making someone feel alone or separated. Example, too much silence for too long can feel isolating.
What a deep and meaningful episode, Sam. Today we learned words like silent, reflect, pause, peaceful, presence, and tension.
These words remind us that silence isn't empty, it's powerful and full of meaning.
I really hope you enjoyed today's quiet but powerful lesson.
Now, here's a question for you, friends. Comment below and tell us, do you enjoy silence or do you always prefer background noise?
We would love to read your thoughtful answers. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more English lessons.
Until next time, take a moment of silence and keep learning.
Goodbye, friends. See you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone. Take care.